thank you, because I'm making that B. I'm making that A that I didn't think I was going to get, but I've been going to SI regularly. I've been going maybe once a week, maybe once every other week, but they've been coming. We're here for the students themselves, so if they're ready to learn, we're ready to teach them. One thing you don't get in the classroom is a change of environment. You're always stuck in the class, so in SI, what I did to really change things up is we went outside. And we sat in a hippie circle and studied still. We were doing a test review, and there's not going to be a professor that does that. It was pretty awesome. You don't get that in a classroom setting, and that's because SI is not a class. It's a session specifically for that class.
Really, SI for me is just a wonderful opportunity to take students who really care about their grade and who really care about improving themselves in that class, and it gives them the opportunity to better themselves by speaking with an SI leader and learning more about the content at hand.
Students actually get involved with their learning, and so they learn better and retain more of what they learn and carry that on to other courses. That's really, really important. That's the whole idea of why they're in school. And so, you know, SI promotes that and ensures that that happens.
SI benefits the student a lot, I feel, because in SI they break down the problem to where the student can actually learn. And since not that many students go, it's like the SI leader and the student, it's like one-to-one most of the time, because they go to you, they ask you what you need help on.
SI leaders, because they go to the classes that they are SIing for, happen to have a general background information on what the students need to learn and what they need to know for the test.
So I know the material inside and out, and I know how he wants to present it, what information he wants for it. So that enables me to help them to narrow it down or understand the concepts better.
I really do feel on a personal level that I've had some contribution to the level of academic achievement that we've had as a student body, as well as the academic success of this campus. I've really fallen in love with the student body and from a more well-rounded perspective, and it's fed my passion for academics on a level that I never thought possible. So I love SI with all my heart.
In the beginning of the semester, when students come to an SI session, they feel kind of tense and kind of unsure of the environment and what to ask and things like that. But throughout the session, they feel more comfortable speaking with the SI leader, and they get to know their SI leaders, so they feel like they can come to them with questions, or they can approach them more easily than maybe they can approach the professor if they have questions concerning a specific problem. And so when they first walk into the SI class, they're really unsure about what all to take from it, but by the end of the semester they are definitely learning and comfortable to communicate with everyone, and it definitely shows in their improvement from the beginning of the class to the end of the class.
I used to run my own study groups in my classes. I give more D's and F's than anyone in the department, and my study groups were not helping. They were not bringing up the grades. And then about 3 years ago I had some of my first supplemental instructors. After the very first semester, the grades were up. Supplemental instructors know me so very well. They can come back to me and just say, "You're going too fast. This topic wasn't answered or wasn't fully developed enough for them to understand." I never want to be without my supplemental instructors. They are terrific. They guide me and they teach me, as well as teaching the students.
Do it, absolutely. It's just a structured study time. So if you're going to study anyway, I mean, you're going to have time to study anyway. You studying with somebody who can structure activities for you and help direct and focus your studying on what specifically you need to know and learn is just a tremendous advantage. I mean, than just trying to do it completely on your own.
That's one of the good things about having so many people come to your sessions, is that there's a lot of ideas that come from all the students, especially in a class like the classes that I want to teach, or that I teach, or like the core curriculum classes. There's a lot of variety of students in them.
Most of the students who were in large classes, they couldn't stand up in class to ask questions to professors. they were more, eager to open up to us during the SI sessions.
We have found that statistically, a student that attends SI sessions regularly in comparison to one who doesn't will ultimately receive at least 1 letter grade higher than what they would have had they not attended those sessions. And we know this because we look at the SI, we look at the students who attend SI and we recognize where their overall GPA is in any course work that they're doing, and then we compare that with the grades they receive from an SI course in comparison also to students who don't attend SI. So with all those values, we can recognize as an organization that SI works.
One of the best things about working in supplemental instruction is the people I get to work with. Every morning I get to wake up and come to work and interact with people who are just as interested in educating the campus as I am. One of the best things about supplemental instruction is the people that we hire. It's easy for us to hire good SI leaders, but we only hire great SI leaders. As it turns out, we're very lucky because all of our SI leaders are absolutely excellent.
Supplemental instruction at Texas A&M University Kingsville has been a tremendous success. I can't say enough about what our program has done here on campus other than to say that it is a quality program. It is a best practice that we have been honored to implement on this campus thanks to Dr. Brown, Dr. Dan Brown, and the grants that he's written and through University College. But I'd like to say this about why I think SI works on our campus. And if you've seen the early part of the video, you've seen some of our students talk about why they think they're having great success. You've seen some of the other staff talk about it. But as director of Title V programs, I can say that simply we have a tremendous staff. Omar said it well, we hire great SI leaders. If we have a quality program and then you couple that with a very good team, then if it's properly implemented, this best practice has had that success on this campus as we expected.